Well, hello and welcome to another video. Today's ride out, as you probably know by looking on the thumbnail, we're going to a biker meet at Matlock Bath, somewhere I've not been for a long time, a very long time. I think 2015 was the last time we went, on a totally different bike, and we picked a great day for it. It's reckoning it's going to be 27 degrees, they're saying today. It's 22 at the minute and it's lovely. Great roads, great weather, great for being out on the bike. So stay tuned and see what we get up to. Is this the road we came over before? We've been on this road before. I'm having deja vu moment. Where were we going that day? I can't remember. Oh, that's right, yeah. Sheldon and the Magpie Mine. There's a video there if anybody wants to see that one.
Was capable of pumping 18,000 gallons of water a minute. Although an amazing amount, it came at a cost. By 1872, they had to burn 80 tonnes of coal every week to run the steam engine per day. So I've walked off this structure here.
No, not the same. We're alright, that mine. No, I must admit, there's been a few times where my bike's been really hot. I mean, the fan on the Honda I had, that was really loud when that kicked in. But it was like, engine temperature would be over 100 degrees and you're like, bleeding hell. I mean, I think it 100 degrees where the fan always kicked in. It worked though. It used to bring it back down by 10 or 15 degrees when it had been on just a minute or two. Like I say, when you're moving, it's not so bad. Bike looks after itself on the move. You don't really see so much of that anymore, do you? I mean, when I first passed my driving test in a car, it was quite... Yeah, I used to see that. It was quite a common sight. People, you know, side of the road, bonnet up, all steam coming out. I had a car myself that used to do it. It used to... You could tell when it was starting to get too hot. It started making gurgling noises, and you knew that you better pull over for a bit. Well, you don't just use water for cooling in cars anymore. They have special solution now, don't they? No, red or blue. That's it. Hayfield. That's where we are. At first glance, I didn't think it were a copper. Well, you don't see coppers on Honda VFRs, so... I should imagine down at Matlock there'll be quite a few bikes today. Well, bikers have woke up this morning, seen the sunshine and headed out. Like I said last time, we went to the Cat and Fiddle. I don't know if that's even reopened now, but went to Cat and Fiddle and then from there we went to Matlock. That was 2015. Well, I know it shut down for quite a time, the Cat and Fiddle, and there was rumours it were being, you know, bought and, you know, reopened under new management and what have you, but I've not looked, I don't know.
Not only is the Cat and Fiddle back open, but it's a distillery for gin and whiskey. They even do tours.
Isn't it the second highest pub in Britain or something? I think it's just behind Tan Hill. Might be wrong. Yeah.
For the last few years, I've had a Garmin device and Jonathan has had a TomTom device. We've run into problems where when we go on a trip, we get told to go in different directions. So to solve this, Jonathan upgraded his device, but this time he also bought a Garmin. Therefore, we would always be going the same way. Or would we?
Right, left turn. Is it? How does that even happen? We've both got Garmin's now, both put the same destination in, and we're so close to the destination, and it's telling us to go on two separate roads. It's unreal, isn't it? You'd think by having the same sat-nav it'd cure that problem, wouldn't you?
Obviously not. Technology can be amazing, but sometimes it can be a real pain in the ass.
I can't imagine the different maps. It's got to be the same map, surely. A lovely countryside smell of manure. Well, farmers this morning with weather like this, they've been up early doing, wouldn't they? Oh, it's a sharp turn here. Thought that were a junction, but it's not. Look at all these cows here, or horses. Oh, the cows that can, bloody hell, need my eyes testing. Wonder why they're all up there. Bloody hell, that red light's hidden, isn't it? Behind scaffolding and trees. It's changed now anyway. Model Railway Show. Being called Bakewell, you'd think there'd be a Bakewell Tart Show. Every time I think of a Bakewell Tarts, it always reminds me of the time I worked in London, and a lad called Bob Grady, if he's watching, he from Oldham, he went in this butcher shop to get something to eat at dinner time, and they couldn't understand our language, our accent, and he wanted a Bakewell tart, and he got to the front of the queue and he's saying, yeah, I'll have a Bakewell tart, and they were there in a, you know, like a clear fronted display thing. He says, I'll have a Bakewell tart, and this girl behind the counter, she went, a what? He goes, a Bakewell tart. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. He said, a Bakewell tart. And she's like, the two girls are looking at each other. And so he just pointed at it. He went, one of them. And she went, ah, you mean a Bakewell. He went, eh? What's the difference? Well, I mean, imagine being a foreigner and you've like grasped the basics of English, and then you go to places like Newcastle, London, Liverpool, and be like, what the hell? Looks like we pulled in the first parking spot we got to. Yeah. Should have come further down.